trying to prove
Alright, let's see how the LCS first seed does against the LCK first seed. I feel like this is definitely one of the closer East versus West matchups in terms of seeding. This is one of the closer ones. Like, we had G2 versus Weibo, but that was first versus fourth. We had Team Liquid versus Weibo, second, fourth, but they lost. LNG versus Weibo. I mean, LNG versus TL was second versus third, I think, right? But they got stomped. But we haven't seen first versus first in seeding. I'm talking seeding only. Oh yeah, we saw G2 Hammerlife. That was pretty close. So let's see how good FlyQuest does, and maybe that can give us a good measure on G2 FlyQuest strength. It's only best of one, but that's all we have to go off already. EU versus West. I'm talking about West versus East, chat. Not GK, LNG, and shit like that. LNG TL was close. Yeah, I mean, LNG TL was close early game. Iron ban is good. Renekton ban is good. Oriana ban is pretty strong. Yeah, surely. What? They left up Yone versus Zeka. I mean, maybe Quad has a pick into it. It's Cassio. Cassio into Yone. They're trying something out. I don't mind it in the best of three. But she needs to... They're gonna go Maokai Rumble or some shit, aren't they? I think Maokai Rumble will be good. Sejuani will be good. They're quite short range here, FlyQuest. Kalista, Cassio are not very long range champs. Doran loves Rumble. I would be surprised if he doesn't take it here. Jax. Teams love Jax. What's Bwipo going into Jax? They could match jungle as well if they want to play like a Maokai or some shit. I like the Amumu. It helps the Cassio. It gives him Magic Pen. It gives the Cassio Magic Pen. I wonder if they'll ban Sion against Bwipo because of the lane swap. They can ban Poppy support as well. I actually kind of like what FlyQuest is doing. Let's see how they round it out though. They need something to deal with the range difference though. Because right now Hamlife's quite... Actually, Renata is really good for them as well. No, they're all coming into them pretty nicely. Actually, you're right, Solar Baka. It's a GP game, isn't it? I don't know. I feel like Poppy ban is good. GP Sion is probably what Bwipo will go towards, or he will go Urgot. He does like Urgot. This is like Bwipo's champ pool right now. I would be a little bit scared of Poppy support. Poppy stops a Mumu Q, right? With W? They banned the Poppy. They were scared of FlyQuest taking Poppy Flex on 4. I mean, Rel is great here. If they want counter into Rel, they could do a Renata game, but Rel is a really strong champ. Yeah, Urgot for Bwipo. They're playing very like different champs that Hammerlife have normally played against. What does Viper have? They could just do Kai'Sa Rel with this dive. Yeah, they are gonna go against Renata though. FlyQuest has a bit of everything. They have like a Mumu engage, Peel, they have like Cassio, which is quite good kite back. They have Urgot, good pick. They have Renata, good disengage. They have a little bit of everything. Hammerlife have a 5-man dive comp. They need to stop all of them. They need to save this Cassio. Cassio is not the best into dive sometimes. Zeka playing Yone is scary. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I mean, the big question for this Worlds and similar Worlds is like, there's a champ that's OP, can you break the OP champ? It's like a big puzzle that teams try and figure out. It's either you ban it or you find a counter to it. Or you find a way around it. I mean, they're playing against Kalista Renata, of course they're going to lane swap. Yeah, if FlyQuest win this, they make it to the quarterfinals. It's going to be very hard though, because the enemy team is Hammerlife. He knows where Wells... Oh, well, Quad's dead. He's mega dead. He knew where enemy jungle support was, but I guess Quad wasn't sure. I mean, mid is a horror. Luckily, Yone didn't get anything, but he needs to TP back and push out. But oh, if Peanut can steal this. Oh, Inspired got it. That's massive. I think Jax has a harder time laning, doesn't he? Against Kalista Renata, then Urgot does against Rel. Yeah, Jax can't really farm range creeps. So Urgot should get a gold lead, but mid is not great right now. Oh, he didn't cancel the base. He did though, nice. Base cancel's pretty handy. But they're gonna swap back now, Hammerlife, because they realize that Jax is bleeding gold. Yeah, Yone still has TP, so he can farm up the Berserker Greaves and just TP back. Inspired lost his Raptor respawn. So Bwipo has good game state, bot lane is okay, pretty fine. Just mid lane is a struggle. Here comes a Berserker Greaves space for Yone. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Drake's side is good.
You touched on the missing flash. Obviously, Renata, Kalista really strong in that 2v2, but Doran just wants this fight.
I don't think he's... Yeah, he's not dead, but I mean, Sejuani's gonna get called up top now. And his jungler's on Drake, so Bwipo's gonna get dove and die. Urgot has TP, so it's okay. He's level 6, maybe he can cook something here, Bwipo. Nice, dead. He can TP back, but yeah, taking that trade like that when you're on weak side is... So Inspired skipping the crab to run to grubs to fight Peanut because he has TP from Urgot. Pretty good that they get 2 grubs. Does Kalista get cancelled on her base? She does. Oi. It's not that bad for Quad. He needs to base anyway. And there's no objective to fight over. I mean, Yone's 20 CS up at the plate. Where did Peanut cancel his base there? Kalista has demolished. Inspired's getting a lot of camps.
In those 1v1s, in those 2v2s.
Oi.
See, quad in trouble.
Nice engage.
He should be okay.
Going in for the fate sealed. One little bit more damage on the quad and the minions.
I mean, Zeka knew that perfectly that he was dead. I also thought that he shouldn't flash. I also thought he probably lives on 1 HP. But with the minions, he dies. That's so unlucky. It's so bad for the game as well. It was a risk, right? But it was like, quad probably thought, I'll live here on 1 HP, it's fine.
In the LCK,
Narrator, it wasn't fine.
Was Yone, right? And it's even better now in this meta, so it is very difficult. Nice side step from
Trying to get Kalista sums or what? Oh, the Renato ult missed. Oi, she jumped forward. Yes, gets bailout, but does he kill him in the bailout? No. Yeah, this game's over. This game is so done. Jax gets the kill. So mid is lost, top is lost. Oi, they killed Zeka. Bot is lost. Even though Kalista had a small gold lead, like Kais is in a great state going into the mid game. Would love to see the replay of that 2v2. I feel like, yeah, if Renata ulted better, it could have maybe been good. I mean, they could have flashed over it as well. I mean, FlyQuest have Cassio scaling, but I don't think it matters. This Cassio is going to get annihilated every fight if Hamla played good. Peanut sacrifices so much just to hover around lanes, or recall in lanes, or wait for an opportunity. He looks for so many windows by not farming. They have one ward FlyQuest on the red buff. That's it. They're losing Drake, they can't cross-map top. Cassio is constantly under a dive threat, so Renata has to lane bot with her. Whippo has to be ready for TP if they force. Doran can match with TP, so that could be like a 5v3 dive. They're gonna have to force on Jax to stop him, but they're gonna get top tier 1 fly, so they get first by tower. Yeah, FlyQuest's gonna have a big problem on side lane. It's only gonna get worse when Jax gets Triforce in base, which I think is probably now. These side lanes are gonna be absolute horror scenario. There it is, Triforce. I don't think you can drift this corner, can you? Oh, I hit the wall. It's good for FlyQuest that the game slowed down a bit. Quiet game like this is good for Fly. Just chill. Inspired's being a little sneaky rat here. They could get the grounded with the R flash. There it is.
Flashing forward for the curse of the sad mummy. They immediately
Smart.
throw down the miasma to stop the guarantee.
Really big play there. Whippo's gonna die on the dive though. He flashed a bit, maybe a waste, not sure. He got Viper's flash.
It's Whippo who still falls. Meanwhile, back in the box.
Trade of towers. I mean, FlyQuest's cross-mapping well. The sad thing for them is Drake isn't up for 50 seconds, so all of the Hammerlife will space now and come out mid-bot and they'll fight them on Drake. And Cassio has no flash now. The kill onto Yone was a must for that tower, but no flash on Cassio is big problem for the next fight. Cassio is scaling pretty well. The problem is, what happens now is it looks good because you trade towers, but the way the map is, if you drop this Drake, you lose spot tier 1, and they just annihilate you on this side of the map, and there's nothing you can do here. So, yeah, Inspired's dead. Quad's TPing to bot tier 1, but unless they can take a fight here, 4v3, I think Kai'Sa ult's on cooldown. Could be pretty good. Quad no flash. Hostile takeover not bad. Yone ult was pretty good. Bailout doesn't save. The light gets 2 flashes. And now they get bot tier 1 and Drake. And now this is where the game blows open. So the sequence was good for FlyQuest, but in the long run the sequence is terrible. Even if they weren't dying. Maybe if Inspired didn't get caught they could defend a bit longer in bots, but I think he has to stay on the tier 1 and quad TPs and then maybe they can hold the defense. It's like if Urgot ult hit Sejuani there, she was dead. Maybe could have turned it. Unlucky. Is he dead? He has no flash. He's mega dead, no?
And that someone would have to
Zeka
be
hit
the
his
solo
ult.
winner, because there's no way you're going to instantly kill this.
Oh my god! The ultimate banana! Sejuani ult, Q3 ends for Yone ult, all missed! Oh my god! It's the ultimate banana! What? Holy fuck, Zeka, that was disgusting. See chat, me and Zeka Yone, you can't tell the difference. Hammerlife could try a Baron start, but I think there's no reason to. The game is just such a winning state. This Jax is 2 items. I think if mid didn't bleed this much, the game would be a bit okay, but... Oh, they are going to force Baron. I mean, it's not bad, right? If you're going to TP back top, at least TP on the Baron pink, so they get paranoid about a Baron start.
Either way,
You get a blue orb for it. Go to top wave. He has no mercs, but I mean, Delight's positioning is perfect. It's so hard to go on Doran there. They're burning through FlyQuest's blue orbs. One more blue orb and it's gone. He can inspire, steal it. He doesn't have any wards. He's just gonna have to blind Q it, I think. Oh, he got Sejuani ulted. I mean, this is just... Delight dies. Inspired R flashes. They have to take the fight. Orgot ult hits. Renato. Wait, Whippo's kind of cooking here. Wait, FlyQuest got 4 kills. What? They got 4. That's huge for FlyQuest. The Baron was perfectly set up, but now they're gonna get mid-tier 1. They just got engaged on. Insane engaged by Inspired and Whippo. Inspired's fine. He gets their wolves, they push out top, they get mid-tier 1. Wait, this game is actually really winnable now because of the scaling that they have. With Cassio recovered a lot. They got all their summoners out as well. So the idea from Hammerlife here is good. Ult the Amumu, Delight goes over and sacrifice him. But Hammerlife stick around a bit. Look at them. They're not really sure what to do. They're like, should we fight? Should we not fight? And that indecisiveness has made it so FlyQuest can engage on them. Bippo gets the ult. Viper flashes Renato ult. And then Bippo flashes for the fear. Right, it's perfect. Hammerlife weren't really sure what to do there. This is really good for FlyQuest. Because the game slows down again. They were in a slowing game. It blew open from bot tier 1 fight. Now they're in a... Oh, Inspired's caught. It doesn't really matter actually, the Inspired's caught. Yeah, Inspired got caught here as well before on the bot tier 1 plane and blew the game. Yone is the only one with the buff. They actually get bot tier 2. Maybe Yone can buff one of the waves for them or get mid tier 2 here somehow, and then it's... I don't think Hammerlife will make the same mistake. They still control the game. But Cassio is level 16. Look at the level difference between Yone and Cassio. There's no level difference. So FlyQuest are on a timer now. 4 minutes 40 seconds, soul points. They have to fight that no matter what. I don't know what FlyQuest are doing here. There's no towers. They're trying to fight nothing. There's ghosts here or something. Maybe pick on Jax, get some mission, but the pressure point is here. Quad can get dove really easily, so he has to back up a bit. Ooh, you know, if Whippo had TP and a ward behind them, he's fucking TPing. They're into no. It's funny how Hammerlife made the same mistake against FlyQuest as they did against G2, just different in a sense, right? Where Hammerlife start Baron, throw 4 kills and objectives. Hammerlife siege around here, die and give Baron. They had like really consistent early games, but this is the second time when they've like thrown around the Baron area. Oh, Masu. They did overstack Cleanse and Mikhail's there. He does have shield bow there, Zeka. Whippo's gonna get the reset on Delight, maybe. He needs to reset, he has to reset. Really playable for FlyQuest. Really good for FlyQuest. He's gonna get slowed. Oh, brilliant. Get mid tier 2. Good engage. They're gonna lose bot tier 3 to Jax. Wait, America. Hold up, America.
Crucially,
oi, Viper! Oh my god, Viper is clean. Viper is... Oh my god, Viper! Oh dear lord, he just 1v2'd them in the face. What? That's 1 minute before Baron? Well, it looked good until enemy team had... The nameplate was Viper. That W ult buffer was so sexy. What? Man, I feel like Hammerlife makes mistakes, FlyQuest big momentum, Hammerlife slapped him in the face. That just happened twice. So Hammerlife over, staying... Oh, what? I didn't even see that. Spider-Man on a Mumu? What? That's how they got their engage? Oh, shit. I'm crazy. No wonder they got a good engage. It paid a Parka on a Mumu. Oh, Bippo's caught. Why is everyone getting caught on FlyQuest? That's a good Renato ult. That's a dead Sejuani, I think. And that's a Hexgate map. They should... Oh, Viper again. Maybe he's trolling this time, though. He has no cleanse. Ow, Viper! He's trolling it. I think he's dead. And Doran's dying as well. Quad has flash. Wait, FlyQuest's going to get Baron off this. And they're going to get the dragon away as well. Zeka can't clutch this. Wait, America. All Bippo needs to do is push out this. And they might get that. He's going to take the Hex Gates over, but this is guaranteed free. Wait, there's 40 seconds on Jax, no TP. They can base, retake the control of the map, and they can take Drake. Yeah, the hostile takeover, they all have to run away there. Viper tried to clutch it again, but Viper can't play in the choke with no cleanse. Peanut! Oh my god, I thought he was going to steal it. Wait, he has no Q, no flash. He's dead. Oh my god, this map is falling apart. They have a good bot wave as well. I'm surprised Whippo's not going for the bot push. They're all going to reset and defend. FlyQuest just want to stall. More time. 5 more minutes away from a soul again. And they're Cassio. I'm surprised they did that. I thought they would play for bots here too, but they don't want to give gold to Kai'Sa. FlyQuest comp really good at dealing with people diving on them. They have Bailout, they have Renato, they have Amumu, they have Cassio, they have top tier 2 is a bit of a stretch though. Is it a stretch? They have double TP. Does Bwipo just TP top here? I think it's really risky. Inspire's looking for an engage though. Quad has ult flash. Kai'Sa has no flash still. They're engaging on Masu. They have Mikhails. I mean, that's actually good. I think they were trying to force out Kalista cleanse, but yeah, they have Mikhails and he held it there. They got nothing from this Baron, really. But they've stabilized the game. They got the Drake, they denied the Soul, and they got a lot of waves. So it's actually a good Baron. Stalled the game. Perfect. Cassio is getting really tanky.
Bwipo needs to be careful. Yeah, Bwipo's gonna get jumped.
They're getting caught again. He's gonna have Sterak's proc. Maybe they can turn this one, but I'm not sure. They have a lot of damage, Hammerlife. Oh, he finds Masu with no flash. Oh, Zeka's gonna kill Masu. Oh, he didn't die. Inspired? He's dead. Yeah, they get caught and throw and lose. Sad. Game's over. They got caught and lost. That is so depressing. They had that game. They actually had a really good chance that game. They just got caught. Wow, that's such an underwhelming way to end. Man, FlyQuest had that. All they needed was a good 5v5 around Drake. I think they would win. Oh my god, that's such a sad way to lose. I don't think Hammerlife's happy at all with that win. That was a horrible game by Hammerlife. But that should have been a win. The Western teams can't drop games like this when the East throws. They gotta take the ball, man. They gotta get the game. They can't just throw it back and then let it reset like this. Is there a salty run back? Ooh, that screams Yone ban to me. You know, I actually think FlyQuest wouldn't have done it if they didn't ban Cassio. I have a feeling they would have kept going. I think maybe they would have banned Sejuani instead. But then they would be against Yone, Rumble, Maokai. What did FlyQuest ban last time? I know they banned Ashe last, but what did they ban instead of this? Renekton's open, which was what Hammerlife banned. Ziggs. Oh yeah, so Renekton Ziggs are open. Renekton first pick. Wow. I mean, this opens up Peanut's pool really well, right? He has Sejuani, Maokai on 2-3, and then maybe they have like Akali or they could do Smolder. Let's see if FlyQuest take the Ziggs. Kalista. So Orianna's gone, so no Orianna Nocturne. Yone's down. Kalista. I don't know what you pick here. You could do a mid. Or you could match top. Both are pretty good. Is FlyQuest out if they lose? No, they're not out. Skarner here is okay. Ezreal makes sense. I would be surprised if they drop Peanut, though. I do think Maokai Sedge are great here, but I also... I mean, they suck into Olaf. Olaf? Yeah, it's a Bwipo Classic into Renekton, isn't it? Ooh, Zyra Ezreal is annoying. That's a lot of damage and a lot of kite into this Olaf. Mostly the Ezreal. They didn't pick mid, so they could try to pick mid here. They have 3 options. They can pick something like Rel, Leona. They can pick something like... Okay, they can do Leona. I was going to say they could also do something like Syndra and ban mid laners or LeBlanc. Or they could do the jungle match into Zyra, but I think Inspired probably has a pick into Zyra. Leona is really good, and you might be surprised it's Leona over Rel, but Leona's really good as a champion against Zyra. Whereas Rel needs flash to gap close, Leona will insta-catch out the Zyra. Team fighting quite hard for Zyra against Leona. Brown ban makes sense, Ezreal Brown. I mean, you could ban Rel here. It's good into Leona, and they have Zyra, so Rel's pretty good. Brand? Yeah, he might play Brand here. Jarvan? Nah, I wouldn't pick Jarvan here. Jarvan Olaf is terrible. You EQ in as Jarvan and ult, and Olaf is just running around the ult like he can't get inside it. Yeah, there's nothing Olaf can do. Jarvan Olaf on the same team is horrible. It's like playing Jarvan Set. You go and you ult someone, Set's just standing there like, huh? Olaf is the same. I definitely think something like Brand is better. Yeah, Sejuani, Maokai, Lilia. Yeah, Lilia's good. But Lilia against Ezreal is maybe a bit annoying, I'm not sure. Is he gonna go? No! No!
And he was
NUNU.
there, so NUNU.
They're like, what the fuck is this guy playing? Amumu NUNU? Poppy is good here. Poppy support and Kalista is good.
I think it's more so.
Yeah, I wonder if NUNU can just Q the Zyra plant. Is it just one shot? I don't know, but then he has no damage. Holy fuck, FlyQuest is just drafting like psychotically. Ooh, Yasuo mid. Zeka Yasuo. What has Quad got to cook here? What do you cook with NUNU jungle? I'm guessing he's going tanky. He has to go a mage. What mage do you play into Ezreal Zyra? Wait.
for it. You gotta settle.
I was thinking maybe something like Vladimir, but I think into Ezreal Zyra, it's not the best. Oh my god, NUNU. Is this a good NUNU game? I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you. NUNU is a champ. He has an E, which is a short-range root. If he gets it off, he has his ult, which is really good against short-range champs. Champions coming into NUNU, it's quite good for NUNU. Yasuo, Renekton are definitely going into NUNU, but Zyra, Ezreal, NUNU also has pretty decent pick with Leona. I can't believe I'm saying this. NUNU and Leona are pretty good champs at punishing Zyra, I think, if they find her in the river. There's nowhere Zyra can move. She's infinitely slowed, ulted, knocked up, stunned. I like it, you know. You might call me, it might be crazy he's playing NUNU, but I don't think he's going to go AP NUNU. I'm pretty sure he's going to go tank NUNU. I would be very surprised if he goes AP NUNU, because he will get one shot. No lane swaps and NUNU. Alright, what's his pathing? We'll keep our eyes on the NUNU. I haven't seen NUNU in pro play for a while. He took potion on NUNU. I wonder if that's the first mistake. Do you need a potion on NUNU? Alright, a lot of people maybe think like, I don't know, I'm gonna say this just for the people at home, because they don't probably watch a lot of League. The old NUNU you're thinking of is the NUNU that runs around as a NUNU bot spamming pressing W on his AD carry who gets attack speed steroids. That's not NUNU anymore. He doesn't have... It's on his passive, right? But he doesn't have like that press W and then fucking stand there throwing snowballs. Like that's what the NUNU is that you would remember from like Worlds and shit. Now it's all about his snowball. That was a long time ago, but NUNU hasn't been played for fucking ages, man. NUNU hasn't been played for a long time. Look at his clear speed. He's still slow. I mean, Zyra is the fastest clearer in the game, so he'll still get out-cleared by the Zyra. I saw Inspired playing NUNU in in-houses, chat. What can he do after Krugs? Like, what can he actually do? Because when I play against NUNUs, they are just spam gankers. That's all they do. They just spam gank. Here he comes, the spam gank NUNU. Hola!
Inspired is ready to make his catch in mid lane.
Here comes the root. There he gets his flash. NUNU is just a spam ganker. Now it wouldn't be surprised me if he runs bot with a snowball here. They spam gank mid actually. It's true. NUNU spam gank mid. I mean the best way to beat these top teams is don't play their game, play your game. And if NUNU is Inspired's game, then fuck yeah. Okay, here comes reality maybe. Here comes a top dive. Whippo goes out. Could flash. He walked into them. I mean, they're just going to drop and redive now. Whippo just needs to hit the wave. Get level 5, maybe? No. Whippo TP's back and catches. I feel like maybe Whippo should just run away there, but he didn't want to lose that whole wave. Because he has to... What happens is... Okay, you might think this is crazy. But what essentially happens is if Olaf runs away, he runs all the way here, bases and TPs, it's going to take him like 15 to 20 seconds to get that off. The whole wave will be dead. So he runs to get the wave as much of it as possible. Yeah, it's obviously not great, but Olaf would be like down 3/4 of a level, not getting at least a bit of that wave. I mean, mid has no flash, and I feel like FlyQuest are getting gravitating into the idea of like, why don't we just kill mid every wave? And NUNU's like, yeah. So he's gonna do Krugs and probably just fucking go mid again, isn't he? Top is not that bad of it. Not a big deal. Top's fine. It's just the problem is Zyra's getting strong, right? Zyra getting skills sucks. Top lane is fine. Here he goes. No flash on Renekton. He was thinking about drifting on him. There's a ward there. He hits the wall, doesn't hit the grub. He's gonna get pushed off by Zyra. He got one though. I mean, Inspired. He's full cleared, ganked mid, based. Full cleared. He can't really do much. Now he's thinking of maybe going back to his scrum.
Whippo is going to be completely out of this game, and even if
Whippo can't enter top. I mean, he might have to just try. He's gonna have to ult to enter, I think.
Trying to make his way back, pops the Ragnarok, wants to turn it back onto the jungler. I would have to think, but it's so difficult to do.
They're just gonna redive him now. Instead, again, exact same scenario. Auto Q dead. Boom. The NUNU is exciting and fun, but top is bleeding, and NUNU can't do anything. I wish they played style NUNU. That sounds fun. The snowball with the charge. Fucking headshot them. That would be a FlyQuest Whippo comp right there. The NUNU Scion. Kesha Bao's duo Q top. Here comes the NUNU. He has E again, no? Does he have E again? Okay, it worked. Huge! NUNU gets a kill! We win those. Alright, Grub's drop in 50 seconds. Doran's flashes up, his ult's up, he's gonna TP back. That's great, and I'm sure they're happy about that. But, I mean, Renekton will run out bot or run out top if he wants to TP back bot, mostly bot. And there's gonna be a Grubs fight. Looks like FlyQuest is positioned to fight the Grubs.
He's actually making his way towards the
Are they going to get
bot side
smoked
of
on
the
his Grubs
map
fight?
right now.
Maybe they're abandoning it. NUNU was running down and now he's running back up. Zyra has Leandries at 10 minutes. Nice chunk onto Viper. Kalista. Trying to get some top push, but she lost the cannon. Yeah, they lost 5 Grubs. They're not going to get Drake either, because Hummelife's going to play around Drake. Is Whippo...
Can't really respond.
Uh-oh. Speaking of not being able to respond, Doran going all the way in here for the slice, the dice, the dive. It's nice. Doran didn't even need
Whippo. Now they're going to zone Masu away. They know where NUNU is. 5 Grubs Ezreal.
Over the top lane matchup.
Yeah, this game is looking really, really hard. Because mid is losing slowly in the 1v1. Top is 1.3k up from the dives and the solo kill. And bot lane's up in gold from the plates. With the Grubs that are helping them and the CS lead. So FlyQuest has a cool draft, but they're kind of bleeding out. I don't really know what their comp does when they're bleeding out and your Olaf's behind and your Kalista's behind. These two champs are very gold hungry. Whippo just decided to run top. Where's Peanut going? Oh, they're playing it because of the TP. I'm not sure why Peanut didn't just run away.
Going to be the trade, at least a 1-for-1 here in the scrap, but Masu is on the run. The Mystic shot.
I feel like if Peanut just ran away, he was safe. But maybe he was worried that his Ezreal would die, so he thought he would fight him. Did Ezreal use his flash early there? There's NUNU. Delight's making Masu call an Uber back to base. Oh my god, he's not even near the Drake, is he? He can maybe get it. He has Q smite. I wonder if Peanut walked up to like die, so Viper didn't. Yeah, I think he does, you know. Look at Ezreal here. He has no E, no flash. So I think Viper is screaming that he needs help. Maybe not actually. He is quite far back. Yeah, I think Peanut could have just run away. I think maybe he thought they would run away, so he kind of stepped forwards. Is he laughing because NUNU's on Drake and they're fighting top? Maybe they're laughing because Whippo's ganking top and it doesn't make sense. But I don't really know what FlyQuest can do. They have 2 Drakes, but they need a miracle fight. They're gonna try and dive bot. I don't think they can dive bot. Can they dive bot? Yes, no MR. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Leona has E. Leona has E. Oh my god, it's the snowball onto the... Oh, the Yasuo? Oi.
When Inspired can't make the turn, Whippo looking for a little bit more damage here to chase this guy down.
Oh, Zeka. Oh, he went back in. Oh, Zeka. He's like 1v2ing them. Peanut was there. Viper no flash to the E forwards. Viper eat forwards, greedy. But oh, Leona got it. Oh, NUNU has redemption. Here he comes again, round 2.
No flash, remember.
All right, Zeka could be in some danger here, but he might
I think
just try
Zeka's
to
dead
turn
here.
it around.
100% dead.
Whippo with a redemption coming in though.
Oh, nice try.
Whippo will stay alive in the
Big shutdown for Huawei. The whole map is just permanently bleeding. Bot tower's dead. Mid tower's dead. Top tower's dead. Here comes the NUNU gank again.
Right, that snowball will not find the angle that Inspired wants.
What is he doing? Does he know how NUNU works? What is he doing?
But that is not how it's going to work. NUNU shield to keep himself alive against
What? Does he not know how NUNU works? He has a root. You can't just TP away from him in his face. What?
That is it.
Doran!
Oh my
god.
Did
he really not know what NUNU does?
NUNU works. When you spin that E, you get a root. That's always going to stop the TP.
He probably thought that NUNU E was just a slow. Yeah, I think he actually doesn't. Yeah, I don't know if they're getting their Cloud Soul though. You know, in all this madness and funny picks, Quad needs to carry this game alone. Like Kalista will get a little bit of uptime, but Quad has a huge advantage against their champs. These champs will not kill Hui. They won't. They're not getting any range, these champs. Hui needs to single-handedly fry all of them. He can play at a very big distance. The only way Hui can ever get engaged on is like Poppy flash E into a Yasuo, but even then, look at that bot wave they're gonna lose here, FlyQuest. I wish the observer showed this bot wave while TPing on it for that wave. Jesus, I don't blame them. They have Kalista. Half-Life are a little slow to this. Half-Life are a little bit slow because Zeka wants to push out top and they have NUNU Kalista, so this is an easy secure. Oh well, the NUNU's not there. Oh my god.
away by Peanut. Bwipo's in the middle of everybody, but he's already going to be killed. They're trying to turn it back on the door on a FlyQuest side, but it ain't going to work. He survives the spiraling despair, and now Zek is in the back line here as well.
But the Hui's kind of cooking. I told you the Hui can cook.
Light tries to get away, but Masu is putting him like a pin cushion down here in the bottom lane.
Give the gold to Hui. I think Hui can do a lot this game. Was that poppy flashy into Yasuo? Is that what they did on the Hui? How else did they get on some quad? I told you, this is their only way. It's so terrible. I think HaMaLADE need to realize they should not be diving on the Hui. This guy's untouchable. Oh, Peanut. Leona versus Zyra. La 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 la. We 1 minute till Baron. If this was maybe 20 seconds till Baron, I think they could have gotten Nash here Flyquest. Kalista NUNU objective secure is actually quite crazy. You can probably Kalista Rend and Smite eat it at 3k. 2.5 is safer. The Redemption NUNU. He got Ezreal Flash, and Poppy might die here. Nah. Holy fuck, the NUNU. Again, they're losing bot waves. You have to keep your eye down here. You can see Flyquest is bleeding so much gold down here. Over and over and over, because this Renekton just fast pushing bot into tower. They need to be careful of not dropping too many sideways with no TPs. Oh no, they're doing Baron against NUNU. What if NUNU Flash eats and smites it, guys? It's like, it's so much damage. You can't seriously be doing this against NUNU, right? Wait, he can just yoink it, no? He's gonna yoink the Baron! He's gonna yoink the Baron! It's NUNU! What is HaMaLADE doing?
Now you got the Ragnarok, Peanut trying to get away with the flash.
No, Olaf's cooking with the NUNU, with the NUNU! Ezreal, no flash! Oh my god, they've thrown the game. Wait, HaMaLADE have thrown the game. What is HaMaLADE doing on these Barons? Oh my god. It's so winnable.
He just doesn't let you
Wait,
leash it,
Zeka?
and now they're going for Zeka.
They knock Zeka up into the air, but the wind wall is doing a ton of heavy lifting. Keeping the Yasuo alive. Busio has gone in too far. Spiraling Despair is there.
No, guys, no,
Zeka survives the explosion, and Doran now chases after Quad.
Okay, they're out.
Inspired needs to get
they only lost Busio. Not the worst. But look what they do. The Poppy ult misses onto NUNU, and then they like reset it. Inspired's not gonna reset it. Inspired's not gonna reset it. What are you about? He just yoinks it. And look at Bwipo here. Bwipo's positioning with NUNU. Look at this. La 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 la. Dee dee dee. La la la. Olaf is just running at them. Oh my god, they're laughing because the NUNU yoinked it. This NUNU has got a lot of supportive items. He has Redemption, Locket, and like I said, the Hui is strong, but Bwipo is the strongest point of FlyQuest right now. I don't know how Bwipo's got himself back into the game, but he's a level and a half up on the Renekton.
Look at how hard this game was for
He's so far ahead.
He's also found a way behind enemy lines.
No flash on Zyra. No flash on Zyra. Look at Bwipo. Bwipo! Look at him go. That's a double. He's still going. The Redemption, the Locket. 10 seconds on trade. Yo, HaMaLADE is fucked. They are so fucked. They had FlyQuest in like a stroke hold for like the last 20 minutes. But now the Olaf is ahead. They have two supportive items on the NUNU, and the Hui is super strong. Wait, they're gonna win this game. FlyQuest is gonna win the game. Because the only way HaMaLADE can really slow this down, in my opinion, is Ezreal, right? Because Yasuo Renekton against Olaf is they're gonna get murdered by the Olaf, and they're outranged. But Ezreal is the only range champ that HaMaLADE really have. But he's really far away from items. He needs Cyrildas now. Yasuo has a hard time this game. FlyQuest needs to not get cocky. Like, Bwipo is really strong, but after all of those kills, all he's really bought is a Negatron Cloak and a Ruby Crystal. He hasn't really gotten another third item spike yet. I really think FlyQuest should just be a little careful of these items that they're building. They're so close to 3 items. Oh, it's Vin Diesel on NUNU!
Viper does get knocked airborne, but they can't keep on chasing. A little bit disjointed.
3 minutes on the Soul. Cloud, Soul, Olaf. What is Inspired building third? Is he building like Nightstar or some shit? Maybe it's finishing Sunfire, yeah. But I thought he bought Bombies just for the early clear because he bought it first item. I thought he would sit on the Bombies all game. He's just gonna sit on the Bombies. Yeah, get the Hui more resources. Get that Hui as much as you can. Bwipo and Inspired are gonna be like the fucking bros just running at them, but this Hui needs to be where it cooks. There it is, Shadow Flame Hui. Now I think FlyQuest needs to start cooking with that. That Hui is gonna murder. They could still wait a little more. Almost perfect. There's no IE on Yasuo either. He's so far away from anything. Shield bows looks like what he's building.
Weird to you that he's got magic resistance. Oh, hang on now.
Inspired.
Doran.
A little bit of damage here, but they're going to stun up Doran.
He has only tenacity on Sterak's. He can't move.
Is not going to keep.
Baron is gone. This is gone. You can't fight this. They have Kalista NUNU. It's not smiteable. This is going to die at 2.5k. Instant. One shot. He's saving his smite. He knows they're not fighting it. He's saving smite for Drake. He must have used smite on Renekton. Terminus Kalista. There it is. Third item. I think Whippo's pushing out top for gold.
Oh, he
got in!
Inspired. They found the Yasuo, but do they have the follow-up in time? HLE reinforcing their mid.
They lose top tier 2 now. Maybe if Whippo wants to keep going, but Drake's in 10. He wants the base for an item. He cancelled his base for the tower. Can FlyQuest just slow it down a little bit? I think Whippo wants to push this in, get the tower and base quick. Yeah, he's basing quick. I think he has Spirit Visage maybe. Or a fucking Jack Show. Even better. There it is. 3 items galore. FlyQuest are absolutely OP now. They have to give it. FlyQuest are so strong right now. It's you have no idea how OP they are. Viper has to carry, but he's so far away from anything. Maybe he has Shojin soon, but he needs Cyrildas too. They have so many defensive items. Hammerlife's in big trouble. Hammerlife need to stall till the Elder. I don't know if they're going to. There's a snowball in their face. Oh, the Hui W as well. Oh, Zeka's just one shot. He can't move. Look at Whippo. He's got Cloud Soul on Olaf. Oh, he trolled it. Whippo trolled it. I think it's fine though. Quad base TP's up. Doran didn't die. Oh, no! The knock up. It hits, really? Oh, Viper. The cleanse. Hui needs to carry this. Oh, Whippo trolled it. I think he could have killed Ezreal. He could have killed Ezreal. He could have killed Ezreal 100%. He should have just killed Ezreal. He had Ezreal, but he ran away and then ran back. They would have won, I think, if he just killed Ezreal there. He ran for the axe. I feel like he should have just ran at him. I mean, Whippo does mega work with Cloud Soul. This Olaf runs to them like a fucking missile. Look at this Olaf here.
The Ezreal. So if Masu doesn't get knocked out of the fight, if Viper dies, this could be the game.
He has Q here. Oh, he threw his Q a bit far. He went back for the Q.
He had the kill there, then tries to back off.
Maybe he could have killed him. I'm not sure. The Q was far away. Maybe he should have just kept running at him.
To the fight here, it might just be the end of the game. You can see the frustration on Whippo's face, but he's got to get it together. Got to keep his head on 1,000 gold.
He almost has GA as well. He's level 18. What? Oh, he's getting Death Stance. What am I saying, GA? Oh, he has Death Stance. What? Oh, this Olaf, big problem. Still quite far away from Cyrildas. That's a 5-item Olaf, level 18. With the Redemption, a NUNU, a Locket, against Zyra with a Cloud Soul. I think Peanut needs a Zhonya's quick. Oh, it hit.
Snowball into the Severing Bolt chunks out Viper quite a bit. They're going to threaten here. They want to fully engage.
I like it. Just kill the support. Easy. Whippo still has ult. Here he goes. But the base gate. Oh.
Great efficacy. Peanut still trying to get away back to the wall as the
Whippo zones everybody. He's just tanking the tower.
He's got to be careful about this when he's tanking a lot of damage here for the tier 3.
FlyQuest needs to calm down a little bit. Just calm down a little bit. They have Whippo's TP, but they should just chill. Just chill. This is such a good game state. Just relax. He wants the Zyra, but the base gate, right? He can't. Does Ezreal have Shojin soon? They need to be a little careful of Ezreal. That's all he's farming. They're giving everything to Ezreal for the spirit. Not Shojin, Cyrildas. Then 4-item Ezreal maybe can cook them if they go too far, but I still think it's so FlyQuest favored. Yes, Cyrildas. Alright, Viper. I don't think he can do it, but he can try. Hui is really close to Rabadon's too. Everyone needs these items ASAP. What does Zeka have? A BF sword? How do you play FlyQuest? So the way you approach pro games like this in the comms is now the game is going to come down to team fights mostly. You talk about how you fight. Who does what in what fight? What's your job? I wonder what Hammerlife's jobs are. Because the light died there and saved Flash. Are they going to flash on Hui? I feel like flashing on Hui is not going to work. And FlyQuest's team fight is very clear. Whippo, Inspired, and Busio just send it. Masu, do your best. And Quad, do your best. Where's Poppy ult going? They could knock away Busio with his ult, but NUNU's gonna finish it. It's gone, Baron's gone. Look at Whippo. Look at Whippo and look at Peanut. Look at Whippo and look at Peanut. Peanut at the blast cone though. The Ezreal's getting uptime, but they can't get the Olaf down. Peanut's dead. Or is he dead? Ezreal's frying. Yeah, the Ezreal. Need to be careful of the Ezreal. Elder's in 20 seconds and it's top for support. It's not bad for FlyQuest, but they lost Sterak's, they lost a lot of ults. Rabadon's on Hui. Peanut has nothing now. The next Olaf ult that Zyra is dead. Bwipo's ult. How long? They have to force before this Olaf ult comes up.
TP ready to join. Delight is behind. A 4v4.
NUNU can steal that easy. Zeka's dead. He's in the pit. Is he dead? The NUNU. Oh, Zeka tried to flash on quad. He gets him. Peanut's dead to the Olaf. Viper's got a cook, but he missed W. Oh, Viper! Watch out for Viper. He missed a few spells there, though. Inspired's going to secure the Elder. The base is dying, but they don't have TPs. And Doran's there. It's only 2 Elder Dragons. It's on Kalista and on NUNU. And Leona got it as well, I think. But it's not on Olaf. Olaf is so crucial. It's so hard for Yasuo to find his way in these fights. He had to tank the whole NUNU ult to E through him and then flash onto quad and kill him. If Viper missed, if he hit that Q onto Kalista, maybe he kills him. But look at Yasuo. What does he do here? Look at Yasuo. Knocked up, rooted. Now look at him here. He E's through the NUNU and then Q flashes onto the Wait. Oh, if he hit that W there, Viper would kill Bwipo faster. It's a really hard game for Zyra to play. He has Zhonya's now, like I said, but it's such a hard game. Leona ults, Olaf, there's a fucking Hoi QW, there's Kalista ult, there's NUNU's flying at you. 10 seconds of Baron. I think Hamalife can be happy to give this. There's no mid-wave, so I think they're fine, but FlyQuest is going to call the end, aren't they? Oh my god, they're calling the end. Bwipo's going on Peanut, but Peanut has Zhonya's. He gets a good ult off as well. The Elder procs on Poppy, and onto Renekton, and onto Zyra. Hamalife. It's over. FlyQuest won. FlyQuest won with NUNU. NUNU. Look at him go.
Still standing, but they're the only damn thing.
There is just no way they won against the best LCK team with NUNU. Oh my god. Oh my god. Game 3. 1 game away FlyQuest from top 8. What? They're 1 game away from top 8. They banned Ivor and Renekton on blue side Hamalife. They didn't ban NUNU or Cassio, but the Yone's down anyway, so actually they get a free ban. They take away the Kalista, so NUNU's up. I wonder if NUNU was a pick into Zyra. Let's see how FlyQuest cook. I'll be a little bit disappointed if FlyQuest play a standard game, but I would also kind of understand. I do think that they should try something though, if they've got anything. Because a lot of these champions like Mordekaiser that I mentioned, right? It's good into Cassante. These pocket picks can't just be played. They need good angles. They need good angles. I wonder if Hamalife here first picks Smolder and is done with all the scaling. Yeah, I agree with Vedius. I think if you're an LCK team here, I think you say, why don't we just first pick Smolder and just play some kind of Smolder Rumble draft and Maokai and Sejuani and just not get sucked into their degeneracy and play good scaling. I think that'll be a very good response by Hamalife. Skarner first pick. What have you got Inspired in Bwipo? What have you got? Ash is open is the big thing, right? They normally banned Ash here. Oh, Kai'Sa, they swapped it. Okay, okay. Let's let him cook, let him cook. They're giving over Ash to Hamalife, so no cooking yet. I wonder if, yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder if he just goes Xayah here into Vi Kai'Sa. This is a really good response from Hamalife. Yeah, Xayah Rakan is really powerful here. I mean, they're gonna go Leona or Red on 3, I guess. They could also do Poppy Flex, but Oriana's a weird pick here. Maybe they're trying to deny Oriana Vi. Sylas Slam. Isn't that a Cassio game into Sylas? I wonder if that's just a Cassio game. I think it is. Cassio into Sylas is great. I think just go Cassio, get confident. I would look at a Rumble ban though. I would look at a Rumble ban if I was FlyQuest. I like Cassio. You can target blind tops. I think Rumble ban, Rakan ban. Okay, Rakan ban, yeah. It's really good. I also think just Rumble ban. And then just cover off your bases. If there's a way they can force him onto Cassante, but Mordekaiser against Sylas can be quite annoying. It's funny, it's an interaction where if I'm Mordekaiser and you take my ult to Sylas, and I ult your AD carry and you ult my AD carry, it's a 2v2 in the death realm if you're next to each other. So like an arena 2v2. Alistar. I'm surprised they didn't ban Rumble. They ban Leona. Rel is an easy pick here, but I wonder what happens. Rel, Poppy, count pick top, Rumble or Gnar blind, and then I guess what is Bwipo cooking? That's what's gonna happen here. He's gonna go Poppy support with Rumble or Gnar blind. Most likely. I think it's quite standard. I think they should think about that. Vladimir? No, he won't go Vladimir. You're right, actually. The Rumble blind is a Galio game. He's playing Galio on 5, isn't he? He's 100% playing Galio on 5. If they blind Rumble. There's the Poppy. Dora needs to be careful here on blinding Rumble. I think if he blinds Gnar, he might go Sion.
It's just a very long
If he blinds Rumble, they're gonna get slammed by a Rumble, a Galio. You gotta pray for Rumble. I think if he blinds Cassante, he might go Mordekaiser. I think Gnar blind is the safest. Okay, they're gonna go for the Gnar. They didn't fall into the trap. Galio would have gone into the Rumble, and Mordekaiser would have gone into the Cassante. I don't know what Bwipo has into Gnar. Is it Zin's out top? I think it is Sion. Yeah, I thought so. So here comes a lane swap from FlyQuest, probably. Sion lane swap. I think FlyQuest draft is better. The reason I think FlyQuest draft is better is because you have Vi, Cassio, and enemy team has Skarner, Gnar, Sylas, Poppy. Cassio is really good into all 4 of those champs because they're all short-range champs. And the Xayah is good into Vi if Vi ults the Xayah. But Vi should not ult the Xayah this game. Only if she gets caught. I think the Vi should be looking to ult the Poppy and then W and then one-shot. Or Vi should look to ult the Skarner and W from the Cassio and one-shot. With Kai'Sa, they have a lot of front-to-back damage. FlyQuest is strong here. The only way that FlyQuest, I think, will find the game very difficult is if Gnar gets really strong. The side lane is a horror. I think Hamalife kind of fucked themselves. They didn't ban Cassio, and they went Sylas, Poppy, Skarner. Let's see, let's get into it. Classic. I mean, I think no one should be surprised if FlyQuest is lane swapping. What'll probably happen is they'll lane swap, Bwipo, TP bot, and die, catch the wave in his passive zombie form. And I mean, he might just run down there, die, and then TP back. I think it's fine for Sion to die on the lane swap. I think Bwipo will just run on the tower, die, and TP back and catch the whole wave. But Hamalife are prepped for it. They know he'll do this. So Poppy's marking with vision. So Skarner knows how to path to make sure they can dive in. Try and get some XP, try and get some gold. Doran's gonna try and catch. Ooh, he's gonna soak XP from there. So Skarner went to Wolves, Raptors, Gromp, level up. Are they gonna dive Bwipo? They're not. Inspired is losing his bot camps though. Inspired doesn't know that Skarner's there, I think. Okay, nothing too crazy is happening here. Inspired is kind of fucked. Who gets the blue buff though? Oh, Peanut got it. Yeah, Inspired's kind of cooked. He's gonna have to do something like this. He's not. He's gonna go fight him on red buff because he sees Poppy top now. He's actually going to gank the Xayah, maybe. No?
He's level 1.
Masu
level 2. Masu with the flash over the wall to chase after Delight.
Does it kill you? A bit more confidence and he kills him, but I want to know what happens here because Bwipo is baiting him. If he can get his flash. Oh, he missed! This is really bad. Inspired had 2 plays. Play number 1 was cross mid with mid push and take these camps and go even with Skarner. Play number 2 was sneak behind the Xayah while Poppy's top and kill her. He went for play number 2, but he butchered it. So now he's actually individually quite far behind because Peanut will do red and then he'll clear these camps. Pretty easy. So Skarner is really far ahead of Vi. He's going to be a level up on Vi. But if she got that kill, at least he gets first blood, right? I mean, there's a world here where there could be 2-0 in kills. If Masu were just more confident and Inspired didn't miss Drake for Grubs trade. I feel like FlyQuest to trade Drake for Grubs every game. FlyQuest love trading Drake for Grubs. Quiet game is good for FlyQuest. Every second counts. They are chilling and they are scaling. Yeah. Tomorrow's T2, T1, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, nice flash. Watch out for the ult. He's got the impale, and this is shortly first blood. Yeah, easy kill for Xayah. I feel like they've been playing this week. It's a disappointing death, mainly because I feel like the map has been split for like the last 3 minutes. Vi's been on the bot side for like the last 3 minutes. Skarner's been on the top side. It's not a big deal. Doesn't matter too much. It sucks because look at AD gold, but this game is all about FlyQuest getting resources on Kai'Sa Cassio. That's all that matters. The idea for FlyQuest shouldn't be to dive on the Xayah. It should be that FlyQuest frontline is dead first. He showed on the ward a second ago. He's been sitting bot for a while. I mean, the idea of Q flash ult would be great here. I wonder if Hamalife is suspect of this. Yeah, Grubs drop in 40 seconds. They're really late to the base. They're overstaying bot. They might be looking on Xayah. They're on Poppy right now. Kai'Sa ult. Where's Kai'Sa ult? Oh, the knock-up from... Oh god, Viper's cooking them all. Viper wins. Oh, he flashed his flash as well. Oh my god. He just murdered both of them. Oh my god, Viper. The things he's doing this series. He ulted. And Masu flashed, but he flash reacted it. Or predicted it, rather. They're 3k up in 11 minutes with 6 grubs. I mean, some of the games are winnable, but this is going to be tough now. Maybe it sounds crazy to say that it's still okay, but it's... the Gnar has 6 grubs, I think, is a big problem. Masu kind of ulted into the Xayah. Insta knock-up, pull back.
The feather pull is there across
now
all
watch his
3
ult.
members from Viper. The timing on the ulti
Oh,
was
he knew it.
perfect
He
from
knew
the
it
light,
instantly.
even though it's a good
right now.
And now HaMLife get a Drake.
here, because
No,
obviously
the loser's not eliminated. This is the 2-1 bracket.
This early, or
The winner of this goes to top 8. The loser of this goes to 2 and 2. And basically they have one best of 3 left. If they win, they're in. If they lose, they're out. FlyQuest could lose this series and draw BLG at 2-2.
Whippo can use that ultimate to get himself away in time. The Impale interrupts his decimating smash.
Really
They're
fine.
looking for a little bit more damage onto him here.
He's playing
Viper
really far up, though.
firing pretty hard onto the Scion, but
He
Whippo
is still
again
there.
just knocking him back up into the air. Blade Caller takes him low, but it won't take him down. As HaMLife still just trying to get this wave pushed up. They would love to be able to knock down the last little bit of this turret.
Oh my god, Vin Diesel on Skarner.
Hanging on, almost
No flash on
HP left. Meanwhile,
yeah,
down the
Whippo's
bottom
dead.
lane, another fight's gonna be
Maybe you overcooked that, but I think the death doesn't matter because you'll get the wave. Oh, he knocked away the Cassio. Delight knocked away the Cassio. Oh my god. Zeka's cooking. Can he get a kill? No, he can't. Big kill from Masu. Quad got Poppy ulted out and then TP'd back in. Yeah. Small problem in the AD carry role. FlyQuest have been pretty good at slowing it down. Like last game, they were down 3k as well. At around this time. Cassio, this is the difference from game 1 is Cassio is actually really, she's scaling perfectly right now. Yes, Navori, Essence Reaver, crit cloak at 17 minutes. Yeah, Drake should be gone. This is just a waiting game. HaMLife just need to wait. FlyQuest just need to wait rather. You can see Quad is just freezing bot. TP top on a cross map, nice. But there was a freeze in bot. Now Masu's gonna have to catch bot and Whippo might have to run mid with ult or some shit. Oh, Whippo got cancelled in the space. And Masu got some nice gold. Whippo dead or what? Flash ult on Scion gone. It's like they lost a lot of damage on their bot tower off that TP, but maybe they needed that tower. They're just taking their jungle camps. The Sylas taking Vialt is really annoying actually. I've seen HaMLife fuck up Baron 3 times this tournament already. Vi can't do anything this game. Yeah, Vi can do something this game. Vi just has to ult Skarner and then hope Cassio W's and then she can run away. Maybe they get a lot of damage onto Skarner and then she can re-engage later. But if this Vi presses R on Xayah, she's instantly dead. This Vi will just die instantly. She can't go in. They just have to wait for Viper LDR. And I actually don't I don't know if they'll do this, but I think HaMLife can force Baron when they have 3 items Xayah. But maybe they'll go against that. Hey. Ooh, not bad. That is not bad. Poppy is quite an easy kill for FlyQuest in teamfights with Vi, Cassio. It's just like if you invest Vial to kill Poppy and you reset it 5v4, can you still win 5v4 without Vial? Cassio would love more time here to get Liandry's or Rylai's. Looking on Zeka, a bit tricky. Quad's under, Masu's under mid here too. Look at the level difference because of Rod of Ages. Quad is level 15 soon. Zeka's halfway through 13. Rod of Ages, they're almost same farm. This is why slow games with Roa is crazy. Can FlyQuest get Cassio uptime? There it is, 3 items Xayah, 4 Baron. I told you, I think they can do it, but it's just a case of like, are you gonna throw the game doing it? No flash on Delight. Oh, they violed it. They got an R flash onto Xayah. Wait, Viper's dead! Viper's dead! Viper's dead!
Viper's already down. Whippo teleports into the fight, but so does Doran.
They have to try this. Masu has to carry.
Peanut trying to get away.
Doran might carry though. Doran's really strong here.
Busio here in the front line, but it ain't gonna
Yeah,
matter.
Masu's
now in trouble.
maybe flash and he lives here, but nice, dead.
But the Proto is still there. It's a 1v3 and Masu's done for.
Oof, that R flash from Inspired is great. He ulted the Xayah, and as he was flying, he flashed, so that meant he was here. So Viper got instantly knocked up, so he couldn't react to it. You can cancel the Vi ult animation with flash. But what happened to Cassio? With flash up, she got Skarner ulted? How? But he gets the R flash. Oh, he gets Vi ulted by the Sylas, yeah. And then he gets Skarner ulted. And then he gets pinned into the wall. I do think if Inspired just hit his Q on Poppy, they would win that fight. And they just killed the Poppy and played it slow. They just need to wait for mid push. They're getting mid tier 2 for free here. HaMLife don't get engaged on. Cassio 3 items, level 16 now. Yeah, after mid wave or bot wave. Ice has close to a spike. They're so far behind in gold though. This Gnar is going to destroy their side lanes when he gets with 10. You know, it might be worth for FlyQuest to give Drake and just wait for Elder. Try and take an Elder fight 10 minutes from now.
So FlyQuest gonna have to wait for mistakes and see if they can find an opportunity.
Nice stopwatch. He's gonna have to flash the rel Q. He missed. It's still a kill though. It's a big kill. They're gonna lose top tier 2, but they were gonna lose that anyway. Is Whippo dead as well? They're actually not basing. They're collapsing. Whippo will die, but they don't have. How do they kill Xayah here? How do they kill Xayah? The Scion passive's doing a lot of work to zone away Xayah, so they will get Poppy.
strike coming out, but a little bit
What do they have? They have Cassio ult.
Busio grabbing the kill on that one.
That's not the Skarner.
Onto Peanut.
Oh no, Viper time.
From Peanut to turn
nice ult by Peanut.
Around. That might just be.
Can they hold on?
Fight. Viper
20 seconds on button.
do it once
they don't have Baron buff, and Cassio can W the wave.
Into the feathers mean that the
they have
inhibitor
TP.
will fall, and HLE
Yeah, it's over, I think.
on the Nexus.
26-minute game, ready?
On the victory march.
Oh, nice play by Doran. Beautiful. Beautiful play by Doran. Nice try by FlyQuest. Game 2 was great.
But you don't become #1 in the LCK for nothing. They're on to the Nexus turrets.
Wait, can they end here?
End the game.
They don't have any tower damage.
Here. Doran,
4 seconds uninspired. I think they can't end. Viper got executed to the tower.
Trying to get away back through the bottom lane. He cruises through the
He's
wall.
getting TP'd on by Whippo. He's going to execute. Oh my god.
Execute to the turret. The shield to buy a
Oh, he died to Rel. Well, Viper got IE and a BF sword. He wants a pentakill Viper. I don't think they do. Xayah had too many resources ready. Xayah had cleanse, ult, and flash. All they had was Cassio ult. I think that the Xayah would fry them, no matter what. I mean, they did the right thing though. I think FlyQuest take the 5v4, see if it works. I just think Quad went the wrong way, maybe. I think Quad should have been on the left side.
Very winnable.
Doesn't matter. Pop would have died quicker, but it's fine.
The stun lands.
It's here.
But this ulti comes out right before he gets stunned from the Vi Q. Buffers it
that was a crazy ult. Maybe they don't win with. Maybe without that they don't win. 40 seconds on Soul. Level 17 Cassio. 3.5 items on Kai'Sa. Their carries have damage. Their carries actually have a lot of damage here, FlyQuest. Unironically, I know they're 10k down, but I wouldn't. This is not really a 10k gold lead based on like the game state. It's more like a 5k gold lead with their champs. I mean, it's 3-3. I wish I could show you. It's a big gold lead, but it's 12k gold lead, 11k gold lead, but it's not that big. With their champs. The problem is Hamalife will just wait for the waves to push, and Whippo has no TP into the squad, so this soul's gone. It's automatically gone. They're gonna lose Baron as well. I don't think they can fight Nash. Maybe they can get there in time. They have a blow up.
They're not going to be given
so hard to enter though.
Zeka
Doran's
even
cooking.
stealing away the Vi ultimate, so in case anybody from FlyQuest tries to stop it, he can immediately jump in to punish. Doran jumps in.
Not bad. This is where the backline damage of FlyQuest needs to succeed. They don't get much uptime though.
FlyQuest try to hold the line. Miasma to stop HLE from stepping any further forward. Doran at about half HP. Whippo doing the same.
Ooh, that vial was deep.
He's into the back line.
It's good though. Poppy stun was great. There's the Red ult. They're going really hard into this Cassio. It's not working. This Xayah is just murdering everyone. It's
scrambling, but it will not matter. HLE
well played by Hamalife. That Poppy flash stun was massive onto Cassio.
#1 seed.
Well, I think everyone expected FlyQuest to get 2-0. Not bad. Not bad by FlyQuest.
To the quarterfinals.
Hamalife in the second round. So it's LNG, Gen.G, HLE so far.
He
and
was
Tess.
crushing it.
These are the 4 teams in the top 8.
Games from Peanut, absolutely incredible.
4 more spots.
And really the lone shot of a comeback
4 more spots
in this one. Absolutely denied.
There's still T1. There's still BLG. There's still Damwon. There's still Weibo. There's G2. There's FlyQuest.